Well, welcome to Photoshop. I'm Dr. Ben Young. I'm going to be your instructor this term, and I'm going to take you through with this video the interface with Blackboard. Okay, so by default, when you open the Blackboard page for this course, you're going to come to this announcements page. And each Monday, I post the new assignment due the following Monday. It's also sent out as an email to your account that you have on file with COCC. All right, so here we go. Welcome to Photoshop. So we will be methodically learning this fantastic program which you can use in many areas of your life. It is fun. Okay, so you're obviously viewing the introductory video tutorial. Hopefully you, in the YouTube window, you have selected the gear in the lower right hand corner of the YouTube window to set a high resolution for clarity. I recommend 720p as possible. You will want to do that for all the video tutorials that I put up for this course. Also, you can select the rectangle in the same area of the YouTube window to go to full screen, and you can hit escape to reduce that window size again. Okay, so I'm going to be going over the syllabus, but while I'm here, you will definitely want to buy your textbook. Make sure that the textbook you buy has the access code in the back of the book so that you can download the lesson files that we're going to be using for this course. Okay, let's go ahead and head off to the syllabus. Okay, so here we go. My email address is byoung1@cocc.edu. When you send me an email, in the subject line, put in Photoshop COCC, and I will know to get back to you very, very fast. As far as some email info goes, the COCC system uses an email system called Office 365. If you need some help configuring your email, then go ahead and select this link. Okay, so as far as course outcomes, you will be learning some basic Photoshop tools, learning photo corrections, learning to work with selections, layer basics, masks and channels, typographical basics, and how to prepare files for the web and print, and much, much more. Okay, well, here's our textbook. So it's available at the bookstore as well as many other places. Make sure, as I mentioned before, that you get this digital access code. So if you buy a used textbook, make sure that it has that code, as well as any electronic version you may get, such as the Kindle and iTunes. Okay, so I want you to use Adobe Photoshop CC for this course, not Photoshop Elements. Now, here on the campus, we have CS5 installed, and some students have gotten through the course using that, but not without a little more difficulty. After all, we are using the Adobe Photoshop CC Classroom in a book, and that of course is going to match Adobe Photoshop CC software. Alright, so if you go to this link right here, it will identify the various plans for getting this software. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. And here we see that this photography program right here gives you the latest version of Photoshop. Also gives you the latest version of Lightroom, which is a great photographer's software. That's $9.99 per month. You do have to sign up for a year, so it's going to end up being $120, and that is paid monthly, or you can prepay it for the annual plan. Now, for $29.99 a month, you don't have to have an annual plan. You can just go with just a monthly plan, use it for a month or a few months, and then opt out. You'll also get 20 gigs of cloud storage for that period. There's a few other options here as well, but let's go to this Student and Teachers tab. Here we see the photography plan again. Here's another plan for those of you who may be interested in Illustrator as well. For $20 a month, you can get an annual plan paid monthly, and that'll include Photoshop, Illustrator, also includes 20 gigs of free storage. So that may be of interest also. So let's take a look at the three options that you're probably most interested in. Purchase the Photoshop CC photography program. Okay, that's a one-year subscription for $9.99 a month. Or purchase Photoshop CC and Illustrator for $20 a month. And note that the rate will probably go up after 1 year. Or the third option will be to purchase the CC subscription as a single application for $29 or really $30 per month without the one-year subscription requirement. Now what I really suggest you do is first download the free 30-day trial. Make sure that it configures well on your computer. Okay, so if we select this link here, this will take you to how to get the 30-day trial. So that link will take you to this page here, and you will want to scroll down to try it free for 30 days. Here you can download the trial, and when you select that link, you will need to sign up for an Adobe ID, a fairly simple process, and download the free trial. Now, this whole new subscription program that Adobe's using now is not without controversy. You used to be able to buy the software, own it forever, keep it on your machine with no further cost. Unless you wanted to upgrade and get all the new features, then that definitely added up over a while. So if you select this link right here, there's 3 myths about the subscription program that I'd like you to know about. This link will take you to this page right here. And let's take a look at some of these myths. One of them is that this Creative Cloud Photoshop photography plan is more expensive in the long run. Well, it's $10. It's certainly less expensive to begin with. It's $10 a month versus at least $300 we used to pay for the educational version of the software, and $1,000 or close to $1,000 if you were in the general public. So definitely more inexpensive to begin. Is it going to end up being more expensive in the long run? Tough to say, because you're getting these free upgrades now. If you think those upgrades will never be any use to you, then maybe it is more expensive in the long run. Another myth: all your images will be stored in the cloud or up on some server somewhere, that it's not going to be on your local machine, it's not going to be on your local hard drive or USB. Well, that's totally untrue. That's going to be down on your machine for you to use forever. This one here, all Creative Cloud applications, and Photoshop CC is one of those applications, are cloud-based. In other words, you have to be connected to the internet to use it. And no, the program actually is installed on your machine. So I'd like you to take a look at this as well. Now, there's actually 15 responses to this article, and you might like to read through them, because some people contest what's said in here and others totally agree. So I'd like you to go into this eyes wide open and know what some of your options are. Okay, so some required supplies: an external hard drive or jump drive for backing up your work. Here's some skills you should have for taking this course. You should be familiar with Blackboard, know how to access assignments, turn them in before due dates, and keep track of your grades. You should know how to download files from Blackboard. You should also know how to submit assignments in Blackboard. And you should know how to initiate and respond to threads in a forum. Okay, regarding weekly assignments, they're posted early each week in the assignments link. A duplicate email will be sent to each class member, and assignments will be due the following week by 11:59 p.m. on Monday night. Now, you should get to grading these assignments within a few days, but some may take as long as 7 to 10 days, so be patient. Okay, there will be a final exam. It will be taken during finals week. Students will be downloading approximately 10 images and manipulating and demonstrating the skills they have gained from the course. Okay, here's the grading scale. And then there's a few other things in the syllabus that we put on all syllabi for COCC courses. Cheating, here's some on college policies. Okay, if you do drop the class, then I want you to go to this link, because just telling me that you're going to drop the class is not enough. Usually you have to contact admissions or records as well. And this link will identify exactly what that process is. Okay, so here's an ADA statement here. Here's an insurance statement, a plagiarism statement, a statement regarding civil rights, and student counseling. So student counseling, COCC offers free confidential personal counseling to any student enrolled in at least one COCC credit course. It's provided by licensed professional counselors and is intended to help students address any sort of personal issue. All right, so let's move on. Let's take a quick look at the instructor bio. Here's a little bit about me here. Feel free to take a look at that at your own leisure. But more importantly, let's go to this Getting Started link. Okay, this first week, there are 3 exercises due. This is my only way of taking attendance. The syllabus quiz, so you'll want to read the syllabus and take that quiz. Scroll down to the bottom of the page. There's the syllabus quiz right there. You can take it as many times as you want. It's worth 20 points. It's due Thursday, the first week at noon. The second attendance requirement is to tell me something about yourself. For this, you will go to the Student Community Forum. I'll go ahead and select that. Select the Student Community Discussion Group. Tell me something about yourself. So, hi everyone, I'm Ben Young, your Adobe Photoshop instructor this term. I have detailed much about myself in the instructor bio link. Now it's time to select the reply button below and tell me about yourself as well. Here's some things that you might like to talk about. Your hobbies, why you're taking this class, what do you hope to get out of it, what are your career goals, your background, where did you grow up, or anything else that you might want to mention. So you'll select the reply button here, and in this box, tell me something about yourself and submit. Now feel free to initiate threads over the course of the term yourself, have discussions. There are 5 posts required on the Student Community Forum for a value of 20 points. So make sure you post at least 5 times over the course of the term. Okay, going back to getting started, we have one more attendance requirement in the first week, and that's the optimizing pictures for email assignment. So you'll want to go to the email attachments link on the left, and here it is. I'll select that, and you'll want to perform this exercise. So just watch this YouTube video. It'll take you through it. You'll be working with these 4 files here. Okay, that's your first week. You will have these 3 attendance requirements to do. Make sure they are all in by Thursday at noon. If they are not in, I am required to drop you from the course, so don't make me do that. Okay, what's due this week? Here we go. Syllabus quiz, introductory message about yourself, optimizing pictures. Okay? That's it. If you have submitted all 3 assignments, you have officially started the course. So, please get your textbook this week. We will need it next week. Watch your email and the announcements link for next week's assignment. It will appear early next week. Congratulations, and thanks for joining my course.